1,000-pound Sisters star Tammy Slaton is not the hero she is made out to be, as her red flags prove this. 1,000-pound Sisters Season 7 recently wrapped up after airing 9 episodes. Season 7 featured all of Tammy's siblings, Misty Slaton Wentworth, Chris Combs, Amanda Halterman, and Amy Slaton. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Originally, Tammy and Amy were the focus of the show, but it expanded to include the rest of their family, as their family dynamics and drama proved interesting. Furthermore, Misty, Chris, and Amanda, in addition to Amy, had bariatric surgery to improve their health and have seen success. Chris was the first of the bunch to get skin removal surgery, and it greatly improved his life. Tammy really wanted to get skin removal surgery as well, as she lost over 500 pounds, but she was protein deficient and also had an issue with vaping. However, Tammy was able to overcome both obstacles and was approved for skin removal. The doctors took 15 pounds of excess skin from Tammy's face, neck, arms, and lower abdomen. While Tammy has come a long way, she still has red flags that shouldn't be ignored or overshadowed by her positive edit. Tammy's Season 7 edit has been overly positive. Tammy's weight loss hero edit. At her heaviest, Tammy weighed 725 pounds and had a slew of medical issues including lung, thyroid, blood pressure, and mobility problems. She didn't start helping herself until Season 3, when a medical emergency landed her in a coma on life support. It was only after that Tammy was willing to enter a weight loss rehab center, one which she had left prematurely before, and stuck to her program, that she was able to get approved for bariatric surgery. After the surgery, Tammy was able to drop the significant weight she did and then was able to return home. Since coming home, Tammy continued with her diet and exercise routines and maintained her weight loss, which turned her into an icon and hero. Tammy has overcome her morbid obesity and all the complications that came with it, and she is still advocating for bariatric journeys, skin removal, and mental health, making her a distinguishing figure in reality TV and the weight loss communities. In Season 7, Tammy's love life and new relationship with Andrea Dalton were explored and made Tammy an even more sympathetic figure. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tammy fell in love in weight loss rehab and married Caleb Willingham during her stay. Sadly, Caleb passed away due to complications with his obesity in June 2023, leaving Tammy a widow. Therefore, her foray back into dating was a notable action. Not to mention, Tammy, who has always identified as pansexual, is now with a woman. 1,000-pound Sisters Season 7 has given Tammy an overly positive edit for how many red flag actions and behaviors she presented in the past. Her hero edit is unjust given how she's acted throughout the series, including with her bad picker when it comes to partners. Tammy has no patience for others. Queen Tammy. Tammy, 38, and a Leo, had a horrible attitude when she debuted in 1,000-pound Sisters and for many seasons up until this latest one. She had dubbed herself Queen Tammy, a moniker that her family also adopted given the way Tammy would act. Tammy was extremely entitled in the earlier seasons. Amy had to endure the brunt of Tammy anger and attacks as they lived next door to each other, and Amy took care of Tammy the most when she was at her heaviest before rehab. Tammy was remarkably mean to Amy despite how much Amy helped her. Tammy always wanted what she requested when she wanted it, and threw fits when her requests weren't fulfilled fast enough. Tammy used intimidation, strong language, and anger to dominate those around her, even though she could barely help herself. Queen Tammy has always had a temper, and it was hidden or masked in 1,000-pound Sisters Season 7, which painted Tammy in an unrealistic light. It's possible Tammy has a better attitude because her life has improved, but her personality was marked by her temper, lack of patience, and demanding nature. Tammy refuses to drive. Tammy should help herself. While Tammy's inflammatory and cutting personality was on the back burner in Season 7 in favor of a wholly positive and transformative edit, there were red flags to pick up on. Namely, Tammy's refusal to drive. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tammy was too big to drive when she was morbidly obese, but now that she has reached her goal weight and has mobility back, she should be doing more to help herself. Tammy tried riding a tractor, but barely gave it a chance before claiming she was scared and giving up. Because Tammy doesn't drive and is unwilling to step up her maturity and life skills, the duty falls most often on Chris. Chris has a full-time job and his own family to worry about, but frequently has to drop everything or take off work to drive Tammy to places. Now that Tammy has the ability, she should get her driver's license and be more independent. By continuing to rely on her family for things she can do herself, she is making it harder on everyone, something a hero wouldn't do. Tammy takes advantage of her family's kindness and generosity. Chris, Amanda, Misty, and Amy go out of their way a lot. Tammy has been fortunate enough to be blessed with a loving and supportive family. Despite the squabbles they get into, they always go out of their way to be there for one another, but it seems like they are always for Tammy, and she isn't there for them as much. Tammy takes advantage of the lengths her family will go to see her healthy and happy because she needs a lot of help and support. 1,000-pound sisters had underscored Tammy's bad behavior, hot temper, and demanding nature, but her edit in Season 7 was a far cry from her usual self. Tammy's red flags are still there, they are just currently being masked so she can have a hero edit. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.